Good morning. How you guys doing? We went live earlier. I'm hopping back on to go over the trades. So, we have seen an orb breakout down into some support. It is so far a slower day. But let me go over what happened. So, opening candles here. We obviously quickly break down and go below. Obviously, I wanted to jump in this, but you have to wait for that full candle to close on the 15 minute. Now, we did pop back up, not fully to the line, but we popped back up. We got in the short somewhere around here, and now we are in, honestly, my entry is probably a little bit lower. Honestly, it wasn't the best entry. On SUI, though, we had it come right back up to the line, actually in a little bit. It immediately dropped dramatically, came back up to the orb, and now is obviously reacting. Now, when we go to the S&P, we didn't fully get a 15-minute break. We didn't get a full break. But we are seeing now, the orb lines were actually, hold on. This is the orb, I'm sorry. The lines were from yesterday. So, yeah, there's the S&P. Boom. Okay. So, as you can see, we did not get a full 15-minute close. Now, yesterday, I made the mistake of trying to go on Bitcoin, taking the orb on a 5-minute break. And we saw how that did not work out. But it was just a low volume day and we went sideways. And that's where the orb doesn't work. But at 7:45, we did break out of the orb. So with crypto, the orb can get broken midday or the following day later, like even on Sunday. Broke above it, but came back down, and then eventually at 5:30 then broke out, right? So we can get breakouts later in the day. The thing that worries me about today's short is now we're in the orb of yesterday, and also fell into support. Just like I told you guys yesterday, you have to be wary of the higher time frame resistance, higher time frame support. So yesterday we broke out, went right into higher time frame resistance, and obviously had a dramatic drop right away, right? Now, I know we talked about the mantra situation yesterday. I'm going to tell you guys something that is super frustrating, but this is trading. This is the reality of what happens. I was in a long somewhere in here. I will admit I had a very tight stop loss. Obviously it's something like this. And I had my take profit at $1. Well, guess what I woke up to? I woke up to it hitting $1. Unfortunately, this thing barely hit my stop loss. This was a huge trade. I mean, we're talking 80%, I believe, 76. Very frustrating. That alone was over $1,000 that would have been hit or won. Mantra had a dramatic drop on Sunday from $6 all the way down to 50 cents. A lot of people obviously very skeptical about what happened, and it's still being figured out, but supposedly some whales got together and pushed the price down on the exchanges. So that's where it's at now. So, we are holding these shorts. I do think we can get this leg down. We're going to see what it does if it hits 84,000, how it responds. I'm hoping we can get down to about 83.6. But as we're seeing, we're not seeing a ton of selling volume yet. Not yet. It's 9 a.m. Pacific right now. And we still got some time in the day. Let's go look at gold. Yesterday we took gold from down here. Take profit was 32.30. So we hit that. Welcome everyone on the live. We still haven't had a breakout yet on the orb. We are waiting, but I did take the short up here on S&P. I did take it without the orb fully breaking. That's my choice, doesn't have to be yours. I was willing to try it. I saw that it kept failing to break above here. And the other thing is, with Bitcoin dropping, I thought we'd get a quicker reaction, honestly. I mean, we're seeing it now. Just all of the what the hell? All of this building up like this and failing to break shows signs of selling pressure. All of this is just a mess. I feel like this should easily be swept. But obviously, as you see, we do not have tons of selling pressure yet. So we're just hanging out, waiting it out. Let's see what US 30 is doing. Okay, US 30 in the same spot. The VIX has been dramatically dropping. The dollar is pumping back up. And the 10-year bonds is pumping back up. Gold does look like it wants to come down. But it's just like the S&P. It's really slow. But if S&P breaks down, we will definitely see the same on Bitcoin, which we are right now. Oh yeah, Sui's coming down. Here we go. Come on, baby. Yesterday was a bad day for the orb. It's just one of those days. Everyone hit the like, follow, and subscribe button I am on every platform. TikTok, YouTube, Twitch, X, Instagram. All you have to do is type in all in with Mitch, all one word. All the same. Fartcoin has been on the radar and has been something we've been trading lately. It is a very strong coin. We called out on April 9th, 50 cents. Obviously, I wish I would have rode this a lot longer, but we got in and out, and it is what it is. Like, that's just trading for you, just like the mantra trade. It's frustrating sometimes, but sometimes you don't know exactly how far it's gonna go, I am looking at Fartcoin right now. We are in some support on the hour time frame, but everything else is breaking down. But Fartcoin kind of has a mind of its own. It will kind of just do its own thing. I think getting down to 83.4 would be a little bit better just for the fib, for an entry, but we could fib it from down there. We are in the 2.7 right now. I'm not a big fan of the 2.7 when you're coming up from the top, or bottom to the top. But it could react here. It could go up from here. It could. Anything's possible, especially with Fartcoin. Shit, that thing has... My SHIB and Doge start seeing some progress again. Yeah, I made money on Shiba and Doge back in 2020, 2021, the last bull run. I made good money on those. this bull run, I did not go into them. I didn't buy them. And I don't day trade them either. I really don't. We need Bitcoin to break down, guys. I don't want to be bearish, but I trade what I see. You know, we're talking about a day trading perspective here. And I'm not thinking it's going to drop super far. Like, I think for, say, SUI, 209 is pretty a good zone to close. Bitcoin, I'm thinking more like 84,000. But we're gonna have to wait and see. Right now, it's kind of slow playing us. Gold. Oh, the S&P is bouncing back. Doesn't know what it wants to do. See what the market cipher. Money flow is starting to increase. I want to see something. So, if any of you guys are wanting to learn how to trade, DM me, message me, do whatever you gotta do to get a hold of me. I am a part of the biggest platform. Ooh, it is calling a long entry right now on S&P. Let's see what it says for Bitcoin. It's calling the short on Bitcoin. So it's kind of... It's calling the entry at 85,129. So very similar to the trade we're currently in. Very, very similar. Pretty much the same thing. But I will admit, S&P is building up. S&P is building up right now. If we break 5445, it's definitely a little iffy. So S&P is finally giving us the melt that we've been waiting for. I did take a second entry just now, which might have been a little sudden, but we had a full 15-minute close below the ORB, which is the purple box. The high and the low is the purple box. So we also are still in the SUI and Bitcoin shorts. Fortunately, they're giving us a little hesitation right now. We don't have huge volume today. It's a little frustrating how slow this is melting or moving. Yeah, Nvidia dropping. I believe it. I mean, they did have good news for Nvidia today. What was it? Here it is, right here. Where is it? Oh, President Trump said all necessary permits will be expedited and quickly delivered to Nvidia. Because Nvidia is going to build in America. Nvidia announces $500 billion investment plan to build and expand AI infrastructure in the United States. Nvidia to manufacture AI supercomputers in the U.S. for the first time.
Oh.
He's pretty funny. Okay. So, we're finally getting the drop right now, guys. But we need to melt some more. It's just low volume today. I mean, we could close and still take some profit, but obviously we're trying to get at least a little bit lower. I mean, this is pretty slow motion, though. when it's moving this, I mean, the whole point of the orb is open range breakout, you know. So when it breaks out, we're looking for a quick breakout. We're not looking for this slow motion, inch by inch, you know. Like a breakout is supposed to be high volume and a push. Floating 200 in profit. $200 in profit. Not nearly enough on SUI and Bitcoin. We're talking like $40. Small. The entries weren't as good. I'm not as happy with the entries on the Bitcoin SUI trades, but they are in profit. I'm not complaining. I'm grateful for any profit. I used to be greedy, but that's the old me. Welcome everyone joining. We are live trading. I go live every morning. If you're wanting to really learn how to trade, hello, Noel. If you guys are really wanting to learn how to trade, please first follow, like, and subscribe. You know, the TikTok, YouTube, Twitch, X, all in with Mitch, all one word. That's all you have to type in. YouTube has more long content videos. Obviously, we go live every day on the Twitch and the TikTok, but and you can take trades with me live, like this one right now. We're up 200 on this one right now already. Floating in profit, and it is melting as we speak. We are shorting S&P, Bitcoin, and SUI. And if you guys really want to learn how to trade, DM me. I got you covered. But obviously, you can also hop on here every day on my lives. 2 weeks ago, we were 14-0, 14 wins, 0 losses. Last week, we were 7-2 roughly, which is still very, very good. And this week, we had a iffy day yesterday. Just no volume in the market, and we moved sideways. But today, we are currently in profit. And it is a low volume day, though. It is moving a little slow, I'm not going to lie. It's not breaking out the way we want it to, specifically. We're still in profit. I'm not complaining, but yes, I mean, with this orb strategy, it is a breakout strategy. So you want the fast moving breakout. Sui's giving us another. It is Bitcoin and SUI both are just fighting back and forth. Fighting back and forth. It is very annoying, but it's what it is. This happens. Let's see what Sol's doing. Solana. ETH is completely sideways. Market Cypher's calling a red X on ETH though, so we could get a drop, but because the volume's so low, I just don't know how much these are going to drop. I mean, I was hoping SUI to get to like $2.09, $2.09. S&P's moving. S&P's moving. Not as lightning fast as we want, of course, but we do have some movement. Let's look at the 5 minutes, a lot cleaner. Yeah, I hate looking at the 1 minute. It's just, it'll psych you out. It really will. It'll psych you out too much. We might only take this down to here, 53.84, because of how slow, unless this thing really picks up, which it's starting to. It's starting to, but This strategy works, guys. It really does. I swear by it. You can back test it. If you guys want to know more about the ORB strategy, go over to my YouTube channel, All In with Mitch. You'll look for this video right here, back testing the ORB strategy. It is, here, I'm going to do this so you can see it better. Hold on. Go here. Right here, back testing the ORB strategy, this video right here. Watch that. Also, definitely follow, like, and subscribe to my TikTok, my YouTube, my Twitch. I am live every single day with you guys trading. Okay, Sui's breaking out. There we go. That's what I'm talking about, baby. That's what I'm talking about. Bitcoin's moving, finally moving. Come on. Keep dropping like it's hot. You gotta talk to the charts sometimes, guys. You gotta talk to the charts. I do. Okay, we're moving. S&P's moving. We're up $229 right now in S&P. Come on. We're up $229 right now. If we get down here, it'll be $1,000 trade, which is obviously what I would prefer, but we might only get to here. I might have to take that, which would be, that would be 200 on this one and 300. So it'd be a $500 trade if we get to there, which is reasonable. I'm not complaining about that at all. I'm going to move one of them back down to where I was. I'll take one of them to here, and I'll take the other to the next one. Okay, here we go. Here we go. We're moving. We're melting. We are shorting Bitcoin, Sui, and welcome everyone. Welcome, welcome. We are live trading crypto and Forex. We're currently floating in profit as we speak. On here, we're up 250. If you're wanting to learn how to day trade, DM me. I got you. We'll talk. We'll hop on a Zoom. This is what I do. And then also, obviously, follow my pages on every platform: YouTube, TikTok, Twitch. All In with Mitch. All one word. So we're watching and waiting. It is reacting a little bit right there. Okay, here we go. Come on. Bitcoin reacting again there. Just keep getting one red candle or two red candles, and then we get one green candle. It's just like, you know, sometimes the name of the game. It's Tuesday. We don't have a ton of volume, but we're definitely up. So can't be mad about that. Okay, so we gotta see how this 5-minute candle. We got 3 minutes left on this candle. We definitely need to watch this closely. Because we could be reacting to this right here, but it's not like strong support, you know. I don't know why. I don't think it would not. And what I'm saying is I'm pretty sure it would just melt through this. It's not strong. There is more support down here though. That's why I've set my one take profit to here. And this one might even be closed there too. It depends on the reaction we get. If it doesn't melt through, okay, we're floating $230 in profit. We shorted, for everyone just tuning in, we are shorting S&P, Bitcoin, and SUI. I want to see what gold's doing. Gold's still just hovering around. It's doing nothing. NASDAQ. Ooh. It didn't even break the orb. The NASDAQ didn't even break. I'm happy we didn't take that. I mean, it would have been in profit, but not like S&P is. Dude, why does it keep doing that? Okay. You see how the website glitches out? It's weird. So, if you guys really want to learn how to trade, just DM me. I'm part of the biggest education platform out there. We offer Forex, crypto, everything you need. So, okay, we're up about $100. Dude, why does it keep doing that? We're up about 100 right now between SUI and Bitcoin. Or not quite yet, but almost. We didn't get as good as entries as we did on S&P. The entries are a little, just not as good. Oh, we're getting a reaction, guys. We're getting a big reaction on S&P. We need to watch this very closely. Okay, false alarm. It's melting. I don't know. Bitcoin's trying to print a green candle. Welcome everyone. Welcome. We are live. We go live every single day, by the way. Every morning, guys. We go live every morning. Guys, hit the follow and like button. We've only gotten 8 new followers this entire time. That is very low compared to usual. Welcome everyone joining. Like and subscribe. We go live every day. I do this for you guys. We live trade every day. We've been printing money over here. And if you're really wanting to learn how to trade, just DM me. I got you. DM me, we will talk. I respond to messages after the lives. I'll get back to you today. Solana's in a support zone. Yeah, it is extremely slow movement today, but we are in profit. But it's just a slow moving, choppy day. Like, we're getting the breakout, but it is a slow breakout. It's not a quick one like we want. Okay, there we go. Coming down some more. I'm going to move my one stop loss to break even. Just because at this point we have moved close enough to do so. I want to see how this next candle on the 5-minute closes before we make any decisions. We might have to close this trade early just based off how slow we're moving. And it's already, 1:30 Eastern. Really depends how the next few minutes play out. Okay, so we got one green candle with selling pressure just printed. We now are on to the next 5-minute candle. So far, not the best. SUI still maintaining, Bitcoin still. It's just midday, low volume. Yes, sir. We day trade live every single day, man. We trade crypto, forex. We go live I go live every morning. Hit the follow and like button, guys. I appreciate it. Also, go follow my Twitch if you want to just see a full screen. What's up, Zoe? I just now saw the text. Sorry. What's going on, man? And also follow my YouTube page at All In with Mitch. I am going to be consistently posting videos every day. We are actually recording as we speak for YouTube. So we're currently floating $227 on S&P. Between Bitcoin and SUI, not like maybe $100. It's just so slow. We might just close. Hello, welcome everyone joining. Oh, I do gotta take this call. This is a important phone call, guys. I do have to end the live right now. Just a quick update. SUI's about to hit take profit. Bitcoin hit take profit, and the S&P also is still dropping, but hasn't hit the take profit zones. But we are up 300. We could close out. Matter of fact, this one might just, let's see what the take profit would be. Not that one. 241. That one would be 241. We might just have to close it out a little early at this support. We're gonna just take them to here, guys. Both of them. We got two positions on S&P. Both of them did really well, obviously. All based off the ORB breakout. And let's go back to here. We could just close SUI out just to be safe. Let's see where we're going into, though. We are going into support there. This will be our next level to look at, this whole box. And we will see what happens from here, okay? But, oh yeah, this is quickly changing. Oh, it looked a little different on. Let's just go ahead and hold on, give it a sec. See what the next candle does. Oh, wait, hold on. Barely hit our take profit. And now here it comes. Hold on, it's coming.